What's up, G-Pac TV? This is Daryl G once again coming to you with another video. Happy Friday to everyone. I hope you finished off your week, and of course, once again, it's happy hour, and you got the weekend to go. So, we can drink a little longer, mess around a little longer, whatever you do, to each his own. But I have a video now of this guy here, Joe Biden, right? So he's out telling the American people that, listen, we need to go big, we need to do this, we need to do that. He gets a question at this town hall meeting about student debt. Now, mind you, if you hear this idiot talking about, oh yeah, me too. When he went to college, you were going to college for like $25 a class or something like that. You can work a part-time job and pay yourself through college. Now they have college at an expense so exorbitant now, starting in the Nixon, or it's either Nixon or Reagan, one of them, took away remember, college used to be almost free or affordable for them old pieces of crap that you see in your Congress that says we're not going to help you out with the debt that's straddling you. Mind you, some people get out of college. If you owe $30, $40, $50,000, whatever, just think about how long that'll take to pay you off working at a regular job. If you even get a job with with a degree, how things are looking right now, it will take you forever. So that means that, excuse me, you would never be out of debt, or it'll take you a long time to get out of debt. So you'll always be in the red. So if it take you 10 years to pay your college debt off, you're in the red for 10 years before you can even think about gaining wealth and gaining, some equity in what you have. A lot of college students, they can't even come out and buy houses and get equity so they can get loans and maybe start a business. They can't even do it now. The American dream is not for them anymore. So the Joe Biden, as he got by with paying very little or nothing to go to college, listen to this asshole.
Shame to my family, friends, and fellow Americans.
Me too.
The American dream is to succeed,
Him
but
too.
how can we fulfill that dream when debt is many people's only option for a degree? We need student loan forgiveness beyond the potential $10,000 your administration has proposed. We need at least a $50,000 minimum. What will you do to make that happen?
I will not make that happen.
We know.
It
You
depends on
scumbag.
whether or not you go to a private university or public university. It depends on the idea that I say to a community, I'm going to forgive the debt, the billions of dollars of debt for people who have gone to Harvard and Yale and Penn and schools my children.
You don't have
I
to
went
do
a
that.
grade school. I went to a state school. But is that
For very
be
low
forgiven
cost.
rather than use that money to provide for early education for
What?
young children who are.
Let's stop there. He said we can use the money that I forgive your debt with for young childhood. What is he even talking about? Does that even make any sense to anybody? He's full of shit. I want to tell you what happened. His donors, who are going to get paid for sucking you dry, sat down and talked with him. That's the reason why. They're not going to tell you that he had a meeting with all the heads of corporations before this town hall meeting. That's the reason why. Do you understand? And let's remind you of who Joe Biden is. Joe Biden is the guy who pretty much wrote the bankruptcy bill. He was either the writer or co-writer of that bill and pushed that bill through. And you want to know what that bill did? It made sure that college debt you can never use bankruptcy to get rid of your college debt. So he put a weight around every young person's neck and said, you can never get rid of this. At the same time, that bill made it easier for people like, let's say, Donald Trump to go bankrupt 6 times, screw a whole bunch of investors over, screw all his workers over, while he keeps the money and move on to the next bankruptcy, while everybody else is screwed over. Joe Biden made it possible for Donald Trump to do that, or easier for him to do that with those bankruptcy bills. Do you understand? He made it harder for you. Let's be clear. Not only did he make it harder for students, he made it harder for the average folk. If you weren't above a certain level, it'll still be hard for you to get your debt off of your back. He made it hard for you to go for bankruptcy, to start all over like Donald Trump does, and all these other rich assholes who bankrupt everything. And it's unbelievable. And the first thing that comes out of his mouth, no, I ain't gonna do nothing about it. Do declare. I'm gonna tell you something. If Democrats don't get on board, they're going to lose big. He's going to get his ass kicked in 2024 as he runs around talking about what he's not going to do. Mind you, you already went from $2,000 checks to $1,400 checks. You think the American people are lost on that? You lying idiot. That's what you told everybody. And they went out and voted for you. A lot of people in Georgia went out and voted because of that. Or voted for the Democrat because of that, and you started off lying to them. This is what we're dealing with here. So I tell people, I'm an independent. I don't give a damn about Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Like I keep telling you, they're all a bunch of scumbag, corrupt pieces of crap. He made the bankruptcy hard for you and made it easier for rich people like Donald Trump. Isn't that funny? This is who this guy is. So let's have a conversation. What do you think? What is going on in this country? Isn't it time for it to be a real revolution in this country? And I'm talking about a workers' revolution. Because all the workers put up during this pandemic, everybody out here risking their lives. If you had a strike across this country, a workers' strike across this country, organized across, they can't do nothing without us, the worker. You can make so much change, they will fold in a second. I guarantee it. Hey, share this video because maybe this is what needs to start as some type of worker strike across this country. Share this video, like it. And there's something that has to be done. And we have to stand up as you see all of this stuff going on. As you see, like I did the video about Ted Cruz and how these politicians don't give a damn about you. What are we going to do? Like, share, subscribe. I have great content coming. Thank you.